Welcome to the Campus Interviewing Orientation. During this session, we'll cover an overview of the Campus Interviewing program. We'll go over tips on using Handshake, Villanova's career management platform, where all on-campus interviewing opportunities are posted. Then, we'll walk through some critical campus interviewing processes and policies you need to know to effectively participate in the program. We'll also provide brief interview tips so you succeed throughout the program. So what is campus interviewing? Campus interviewing is a program where employers come to campus to conduct interviews, coffee chats, and mock interviews to recruit undergraduate and graduate talent. Each academic year, campus interviewing begins in the fall and continues until the last day of class in December. The spring season typically begins in February after the spring career fairs are held and continues until the last day of class in May. Interviews conducted through the program are hosted in the Career Center, located in Gary Hall, Suite 117, unless otherwise noted, such as online or via phone. As with any successful program, the campus interviewing program has certain eligibility requirements. Current undergraduate, graduate, and doctoral students that meet the required job qualifications can apply for full-time internship, co-op, and externship opportunities. As previously mentioned, Handshake is a career management system where campus interviewing opportunities are posted. The first thing you want to do in Handshake is make sure that your profile is up to date, paying special attention to school year, major, and work authorization. It is always important to make sure to represent yourself honestly and accurately when applying to positions within Handshake. Next, make sure you upload your resume so that you can apply to positions. If you need help using Handshake, we recommend using the Career Center website and checking out the Handshake for Students page that has more tips and resources to utilize the system. To find campus interviewing opportunities, click on Jobs at the top of the page, then filter job type by Interviewing on Campus at the top of the page. From there, read through the posted positions and determine which ones you will apply for based on your interests and qualifications. Make sure you follow the application requirements that employers provide. Some may request additional materials beyond a resume and cover letter and/or require you to apply through their website in addition to Handshake. You can also stay on top of campus interviewing job postings and deadlines by reading the Career Center newsletters. It is important to note that misrepresentation is a serious issue. Examples of misrepresentation are falsifying information, such as school year, GPA, work experience, or citizenship in your profile, resume, or any part of your application. Misrepresentation of any kind is a violation of the university's Code of Student Conduct and will result in the permanent cancellation of your Handshake account. After the application deadline has passed, employers will review candidate materials and select the students they would like to interview. Depending on the employer, you will either be notified via Handshake if you were selected for the interview or directly from the employer themselves. If you are notified within Handshake, you can then select an interview slot from a listing of available times. It is important to note some critical policies as part of the campus interviewing program. Candidates who have been accepted to interview must select an interview time and attend the interview. Withdrawals can only be made before the application deadline. The Career Center can also accommodate interview requests that are outside our normal working hours of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on a case-by-case basis. Failing to select an interview time, failing to arrive on time to an interview room requested outside of normal office hours, or not attending an interview will result in denied access to your Handshake account. Additionally, an email of apology must be sent to the company representative and the Career Center employer recruiting specialist, who must be copied on this email. 2 offenses of this policy within 1 academic year will result in a revocation of recruiting privileges for the remainder of that academic year. If an emergency arises that prevents you from attending an interview, please contact the Villanova University Career Center employer recruiting specialist as soon as possible. Additional parts of the campus recruiting program include company information sessions and receptions. These events give you face-to-face time with employers and help to understand a company's organizational culture, career opportunities, and ways to network with managers and recent hires. Pre-night presentations are for candidates scheduled to interview with the company the following day. Open presentations are open for all students, regardless of major, who are interested in learning more about a company. Please RSVP to events via Handshake. Employers use sign-in sheets and may favor students who attend their events. For these events, business casual attire is appropriate unless otherwise specified. It is important to prepare before your interview. Make sure you research the company and the position. Reread the job description, the company website, and attend the pre-night presentation if scheduled. Prepare thoughtful questions you may want to ask the interviewer. Also, you can schedule a practice interview with a career counselor in the Career Center or through Big Interview, an online resource you can use anytime, anywhere, located on our website. As for interview attire, it's always a good idea to wear a suit that is neutral in color. If you are in need of interview attire, schedule an appointment with the Wildcat Wardrobe at the Career Center on Handshake. Limit accessories and jewelry and ensure that hair is clean and neat. On the day of an in-person interview, allow yourself enough time to be 10 minutes early. Make sure to bring extra copies of your resume, cover letter, unofficial transcripts, and any other materials required by the recruiter. Turn off your cell phone and sign in at the Career Center front desk. Have a seat in the interview suite until the recruiter comes out to greet you. If given, return a firm handshake and express your interest in varying ways. On the day of a virtual or phone interview, allow yourself enough time to check your Wi-Fi and/or your cellular reception 10 minutes prior to your interview. Make sure to have digital copies of your resume, cover letter, unofficial transcripts, and any other materials requested by the recruiter readily available. Turn off your cell phone if you're not using it for the interview. If interviewing via a video platform, check that all background views are professional and be aware of any potential background noises. Finally, remember to express your interest. After the interview, ask the employer about the next steps in the hiring timeline. Make sure to ask every person you meet for a business card or their contact information to send personalized thank you notes, emails, or handwritten notes to your interviewers. When offered a job, please refer to the Villanova's job offer guidelines under For Employers and then Posting Policy and Offer Guidelines for the appropriate amount of time students should be given to respond. Offers can be verbal or written. Some employers may be willing to extend your decision time window when asked. Once you accept a job offer, either through campus recruitment or through an independent job search, all other interviewing must cease. Notify the Career Center of your acceptance, in addition to all other employers you have received offers from. Seniors, please also take a moment to report your outcomes in the post-grad outcomes survey on our website to help provide insights to the Villanova community on the wide range of opportunities currently available. Reneging is failing to fulfill the obligation made to an employer after accepting their job offer. Reneging is never permitted or condoned by the Career Center. When accepting an offer from an employer, you have made a professional commitment to that employer. Reneging can severely damage your reputation, not only in the short term, but also throughout your career. It jeopardizes relationships between the university and employers and can affect future opportunities for Villanova students. Reneging is a serious violation of the Career Center's policies and will result in suspension of all recruiting privileges and future access to your Handshake account. Violators are required to meet with a representative from the Career Center, and in most cases, a representative from your college or department. Receiving a better offer is not an ethically acceptable reason to renege on your acceptance. So before saying yes, properly weigh all offers extended to you by employers. Consider what will be expected from you on the job and clarify terms of employment. Discuss any questions or doubts with a Career Center counselor. Again, upon accepting a job offer, cease interviewing and inform other employers to remove you from their list of people to consider. Congratulations! You've successfully completed the training for Villanova's campus interview program. Thank you for taking the time to learn about Villanova's campus interviewing program and resources that are available to you. Do not hesitate to call the Career Center at 610-519-4060 or email us at hirenova@villanova.edu with any questions. Best of luck with your application and interviews.